Hello everybody, my name is Hunter Gunslinger. Today we're going to be breaking down every addition to the game that's going to be available for Destiny 2 Forsaken. I know payday is coming up this Friday, so everybody's trying to figure out what edition of the game they really need. Hopefully I broke down everything in this video for you guys. If I didn't, I apologize. But I try to break down everything as far as with Gamestop. I think that's like the more majority of people usually go to get their games. And along with Amazon, what you get with the pre-order. As far as Gamestop, they give you bonus details because as you know, Gamestop is being competition with, of course, the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, with everybody buying digital content here late. So hopefully that this will help you out on both sides if you're going to GameStop or you're buying the game digitally to see what you get when you pre-order the game. So of course we're going to start out with the more basic edition of the game. If you hear this clicking sound, that is me clicking through the slides and clicking through all the information that I got from today. Of course, we're going to start out with the standard edition of the game. Now, these are for people who has, of course, all the requirements. Now, as you see on the screen right here, you will see a yellow bar stating what is the requirement you need to play for Forsaken, and some bold letters from the product details. Now, if you don't have Destiny 2 or Expansion 1 or Expansion Pack 2, there is another edition of the game. And just to find out, PlayStation Plus do have Destiny 2 free right now, so you can always check that out and maybe go on from there. But these are for people who don't have the game or who are trying to buy the game. So this is the standard edition of the game. Now this is retail at $39.99. When you pre-order the game, you get the Cade 6 exotic stash. I think that's mostly everybody that I'm going through at this point. There was one other edition that didn't state the Cade stash edition, but I think you get it anyways when you pre-order the game, hopefully. Of course, when you're gonna buy this game or pre-order this game at GameStop, you get a pre-order limited edition Forsaken poster, or for this edition, of course. This is $39.99, and it goes down to the details what you're gonna get in the standard edition. When you pre-order the game, you get K6 stash, you get a new PvP mode, a new competitive mode called Breakthrough, and of course, you get collective new exotic weapons, armor, and gear, new weapons, legendary bows, and new stories and all that stuff. All that details in hunting down Prince Uldren and his 8 barons for the death of K6. So that is the product details that you get in the standard edition. This retail at $39.99. The requirement you need to get the standard edition to play Forsaken, you need Destiny 2 and the both expansion packs. Like I said, Destiny 2 is free right now. The expansion pass for expansion 1 and 2 is $34.99. You can go that route if you want to. That is up to you if you want to do that. The next thing that they were talking about, of course, is the annual pass edition that a lot of people were questioning. You know, they were questioning about the annual pass. I think I understand where they're coming from, but we're going to discuss about the annual pass in another video. The annual pass, you get the same thing. You get an exotic Cade stash. And then, of course, if you pre-order this at GameStop, you get the limited edition poster. This retail at $69.99. You see the requirement you need. You need the base game and both expansion pass. The annual pass edition of the game, you'll get pretty much everything in details. You will see in another slide when we discuss the annual pass by itself. Of course, the annual pass, you get the winter, you get the spring, you get the summer edition, and then along that, breaking through what they were talking about earlier, yesterday, you get free update content. If you don't have the annual pass edition just yet, you get free updated content, but for people who have the annual pass, you get new exotics and all that stuff. We will break down that in another video too. But this is retail at $69.99. You need requirement of Destiny 2 and both expansion pack passes. You get the Cade stash and you get the limited edition poster. This is a digital pre-order too, but you know, GameStop, it's just finding different ways to pre-order the game and you get a limited edition poster. Of course, they will email you the code between September 3rd and September 4th. You gotta figure out the time because there's always a time like 9 a.m. Pacific time. I think it's like 12 p.m. They will email you the code or something like that if you're East Coast. So that's the annual pass edition that is $69.99. There's another edition. This is the digital deluxe edition of Forsaken. This right here is basically a little bit more popular amongst people right now. I've seen a lot of my friends buying this, the $79.99 edition. Me personally, I play a lot on console. I bought this version on console. On PC, I'm buying just the $39.99 version because I don't play on PC that much on Destiny 2, but most of my friends are on console. Destiny 2 is just, I just video record that for gameplay purposes and explain content on there. because I like how the graphics is. That's just me. Of course, Destiny 2, you need the both expansion pack for this requirement too. And this is the premium digital content. You get premium digital content. When you pre-order it here at GameStop, you get a limited edition Forsaken poster. Of course, you get the Cade 6 exotic stash, and you get the annual pass. So you kill 2 birds. Well, technically, you killed 4 birds with 1 stone, if you want to put it in that sense. You get the premium digital content. You get a limited edition poster. You get the Cade 6 exotic stash. And, of course, you get the annual pass. So basically, you kill 4 birds with 1 stone, you want to put it in that sense, if you just want the whole full experience of Destiny 2. With this premium content, you get a Wrath Majestic Legendary Bow Ornament. You get an Emblem, of course, a Ghost Shells, and Fireteam Medallions if you're interested in those. So that's the reason why I got the premium content, kind of showcase that on the PlayStation console. It's retail at $79.99. You see the requirement you need. These are the items that you get when you pre-order. So this one's a little more like a popular, more pre-order content that a lot of people are getting, that people like. And then a few months, I think it was like early July or something, they came out with the Legendary Collection. The Legendary Collection is pretty cool. When you pre-order at GameStop, you get a limited edition Destiny 2 Forsaken Baron playing cards. So you get that when you pre-order this game at GameStop. Of course, you get the Cade 6 exotic stash. These are the product details that you get. Now, this don't have the requirement because everything comes with this game. As you see, what the Legendary includes: Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris, Warmind, and Forsaken. It don't have anything talking about the annual pass. They just talk about the Legendary Collector's Edition of the game. If I'm not mistaken, I think the complete edition comes with everything. This is the digital content of the complete edition of the game, but we're gonna discuss that. But the Legendary Collection comes with just the, you know, the four things you pretty much need, and pretty much everybody don't want to spend here and there. It's kind of understandable if you're that type of person who want to kill, you know, 4 birds or 3 birds with 1 stone. You can go on from there. Now that Destiny 2 is kind of free on the PlayStation Network, I don't know how the Legendary Collection may work in the favor of some people, especially if they already got the game on there and don't want to spend $59.99 for the base game. So I don't know if they're going to tweak the Legendary Edition or tweak the pricing. I don't know, maybe not. It's up to budget what they might do, or they might come up with another edition. Some people always say don't pre-order just yet. They always come up with something new, and they did. They did a few weeks and few months ahead, or a few months ago. That was like July. They did come up with other edition. So this is a Legendary Edition. When you pre-order this, you do get the Cade 6 exotic stash, and of course, when you pre-order at GameStop, you get the playing cards. The complete collection, meaning digital. This is the digital version of the game. I think this is the digital version. Yes, the digital version of the game, because I remember there's a complete collection only at GameStop's $100. So this is the digital version of this game. The product details, pretty much you come in favor with this. This is $99. This comes with everything. This comes with Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris, Warmind, Forsaken, the annual pass, and the Awoken Legendary Set. If you're one of those people that just want to just get it over with and die with that. Now, I understand where a lot of people would say, well, you said earlier that the PlayStation Network is going to have Destiny 2 for free. That's understandable. But you forgot there is the Xbox version and the PC version. So, you know, I don't know if they're going to make some tweaks for the PlayStation people, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from when it comes to pricing, but you got to forget the other two, Xbox and PC. So I don't know if Bungie or any Activision is going to make some coordinations to fix that, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just here to explain what the additions you get. So of course you get the whole complete collection if you're on Xbox. If you're on PC, you get the full experience. You get Destiny 2, the 2 expansion packs, and the new expansion, Forsaken, the annual pass, and the Awoken Legendary Set for $100, which is not bad. So that's a pretty good deal if you want to go that route. Now, if you're one of those people who are like me, who didn't bought the annual pass for PC, which I didn't, I only bought the digital deluxe, and want to buy the annual. If you bought the game kind of like by itself, and you want to see how the experience worked out for you and everything, and you don't want to buy the annual pass just yet, you want to see how Forsaken turns out, you can always buy the annual pass separately. Now the annual pass is going to be $34.99. It's going to retail at that. You get 3 great content as you see on your screen. The requirement you need if you want to buy the annual pass: Destiny 2, the 2 expansion packs, and Forsaken is required. It's retailed at $34.99, and you get full dose of content until the end of time, until something new comes out. You get content for the winter of this year, spring and summer of next year, and beyond if they come up. And of course, they're going to give you free updates for people who don't have the annual pass. So everybody's going to be hand in arms, holding together. So you're not going to get left behind, if anything, in that case. So that's pretty good about this annual pass and everything. And what's good, what Bungie's doing, they're pretty much making sure that everybody is still going to have enjoyable content in the near future. Now, like I said, there was 2 different $100 pricings. This one is the Destiny 2 Forsaken Gamestop bundle, only at Gamestop. So this is retail at $99. The release date is September 3rd. You can reserve it now. The price is $100. You get a limited edition playing cards only at GameStop. And when you pre-order this, that's what you get. The product details, as you can see, this is a GameStop limited edition, an exclusive bundle that includes Destiny 2 Legendary Collection, the modern icon of Cade's Last Stand statue, and a Destiny 2 emblem that you get. You get full 4-story experience, 8 worlds to explore, and thousands of rewards to discover in this legendary edition. It includes Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris, Warmind, and Forsaken. Now it's $100. That is what it includes in the legendary edition. It did not include the annual pass or the Awoken set gear like the one that I was talking about, the complete collection. So if you want to think about it, you know, you probably say to yourself, you might go with the complete collection, or like I said, you just want the Cade 6 statue. That's fine. But the only good thing about this, you don't have to buy this for $100, the Cade 6 statue, because they have the Cade 6 statue by itself for $49.99. So for that kind of deal, you're probably saying to yourself, well, I might as well just get the complete collection where I get the annual pass, the Cade 6 exotic stash, and of course the annual pass and the Awoken set gear. So you're just saying to yourself, I might as well get the complete collection digitally for $100, and then if I want the Cade 6 statue for $49.99, I can get that. So, you know, either way, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's really up to you what you want to do. This is pretty much all the additions that I cover in this video. If I miss any addition in this video, let me know in the comment section down below. But so far, this is all the additions for Destiny 2. Don't forget that Destiny 2 base game will be free on the PlayStation Network, so try it out. And of course, Gambit is going to be free for all for 24 hours this weekend. So you got 3 days to download Destiny 2 if you want to try it out and see you like the game yourself. Go on from there. Of course, like I said, Gambit's going to be free for 24 hours. Forsaken's going to be here among us the next 6 days. So you got 6 days to try out Destiny 2 and see how you like it, if you think it's fair. There's a lot of people doing a lot of guides to get you prepared for Destiny 2 and Forsaken. So make sure you check those out, and I will have those in the near future. In the meantime, if you did like this video and felt this was informative of how all the additions work, let me know in the comment section down below. If you felt this video was fair, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button. When you hit the dislike button, it makes my videos better for the next time. My name is Hunter Gunslinger. Hope this video was great for you, and I'll see you guys in the next post.